stopping by. Let's get started. Let's try to get as far as we can in the game. Wow, we just opened up a frozen noise. I forgot that we were in a tundra.
It looks like it's holding up, despite the storm. I don't think it's cold enough for fuel to freeze, but maybe someone should store it inside, just in case.
See, I was gonna double click there, but I know that she likes to slowly walk upstairs anyways. Man.
Are you sure you want to stay under the storm to see the bodies, Kate Walker? They'll still be here tomorrow, you know.
Maybe, Oscar, but I can't wait. I've just got to know now.
What are my objectives? Inspect the common room. Is this the common room?
No one here? It's not that late. I'd have thought Demoiselle Lenny would still be up.
I believe that old people retire early, don't they?
Another one of those cigars. A photo of Leon on a ship. Must have been taken during his return from Baltayar. But I still can't figure out how he survived the winter while he was on the run over there. Lenny also had that newspaper clipping about Leon. Looks like the old girls built a veritable shrine to him. Demoiselle Lenny had tea with someone. Maybe with that alpinist guy. There's something truly odd going on with Demoiselle Lenny. I really ought to have a little chat with her. But before, the bodies. They are all that count right now.
That's the most confusing thing I've ever heard. I should have a chat with her, but before the bodies. Look.
I was hoping to find Demoiselle Lenny here. No time to explore the refuge again. I need to find the frozen bodies.
They're in the cellar. Bum bum bum. I mean, back out into the storm. Jesus, the camera shake just from being out in the storm. I found a person. He is not frozen.
What's this?
Oh, it's the frozen bodies from the Devil's Pass. The forensic team had to bring them up here because of the blizzard. But their generator shut off. I'm concerned it could damage the bodies.
Where's Demoiselle Lenny?
Oh, in her room, resting. She collapsed right after the forensic team left for Wagen.
Jeez, what happened?
I'm pretty sure it has to do with the bodies. I mean, she was staring down in that direction for, well, all the time. And then, when they brought them up from the Devil's Pass, it was like she had seen a ghost or something. It was almost as if...
As if she knew the departed.
What?
Is someone taking care of her?
Oh yes, don't worry. She's with that hermit who brings her wood and provisions sometimes.
Okay, in that case, you go back inside. I'll take care of the generator.
Are you sure?
Positive, just go. Go on.
You look like you're freezing.
I need to check something in the tent anyway. There must be something missing here. The gas tank's empty. I better find some fuel so I can turn on the generator.
Didn't you come across a jerry can earlier? Better go check it out.
Yes! Thanks, Oscar!
Yeah, no crap, Oscar.
Looks like this one's full. Empty. Wrong one.
Being watched. Don't think I know.
Nothing. Speak to me, Oscar!
This button must have turned on the generator, Kate Walker. But you still need to use the...
There must be something missing here.
I'm afraid you are mistaken.
Wrong one.
Don't.
Look, Oscar! The bodies must be over there!
It's too dark, Kate Walker. We should find a way to light up the tent.
So that tells me that the key is somewhere.
Darn it, of course I need a coin again. Oh, the mechanism is blocking it. Lenny's left her lookout post. Hardly surprising with this blizzard.
I wonder if it's either inside or it's gonna be over here at the other generator. Okay, so it is not at the other generator. Nothing over there. So it has to be inside from what I've gathered.
That bloody storm.
Ah. Talk, hold on. What? Okay. Alright, this is what I
Too
need.
small for a door.
No, but I think that's what I need. I don't remember the size.
Look, Oscar! A distant cousin!
What are you talking about, Kate Walker? And why are you laughing?
Does humans think they're funny?
Must have got it wrong.
What? Oh, okay. Ah, there. That's what I was looking
Must be to crank up the generator. Oh, dry biscuits. Wonder how long they've been there.
Probably for a while. Oh, I
Must have
forgot to put
forgotten
this in.
something. Forensics Institute of Vagen. That's not Dana in this body bag.
50 years of age, there is every reason to believe that this is the body of Harold. Leon. Body is exceptional state of preservation. Probably died in avalanche in the mid 1940s.
Leon. It's as if he died yesterday.
Can I pause? Yeah. Alright. I wanted to move this over here, switch this. I realized my chat wasn't how I wanted it to be. How do... Alright, there we go. That's better. Back to the game.
Like in those stories where people are found perfectly preserved in ice for decades after being carried away by an avalanche. Hard to believe he's been dead for over 60 years. That's quite amazing. And grim at the same time. An unidentified blonde woman in her 40s. That can't be Dana. That's it, Oscar. Dana's body is not among those found with Leon's. What a relief.
Now that that's cleared up, Kate Walker, maybe we should take shelter within somewhat more solid premises.
Right. We should go and check on Demoiselle Lenny in the refuge. I have a lot of new questions for her.
Do you? Or do I? Because I think I'm controlling you.
Hello? Sir?
Are you sure you want to follow that individual, Kate Walker?
I don't think he looked threatening. Rather the opposite, Oscar.
I figured it out. Kind of.
Sir? Are you there? What have we got here? This portrait, it looks like Leon. The style reminds me of that other portrait of him that he described in his letter from Baltayar. The one made by the...
Derna.
The Go Rune.
No, not Derna. She's old, like me.
I'm Kate. Kate Walker.
Kate Walker.
Yes. And you're the one that Leon saved during the Origin expedition a long time ago, aren't you?
Yes.
The Goran from Baltayar. Well, you've come a long way, Mr.
Ludwig. Ludwig Hardtack.
Well, Mr. Ludwig, if you don't mind my asking, what happened when you and Leon returned to Ostertal to join the Resistance fighters? And how did you meet Dana?
Leon. My brother.
These drawings, they're moments from your life, aren't they? Looks like a river, and that little figure looks wounded. Is that you when you met Leon and the scientist from the Origin expedition?
Yes.
That person in the middle of the others was in the other paintings. That's Leon, isn't it?
Yes. Leon.
That group. Is it your tribe, Mr. Ludwig?
Yeah.
So you all live together in a cave in Baltayar? Right. So you and your tribe took Leon in after the death of Reinhard Berger in 1937. That's how he was able to survive the winter in the mountains. Then you went with Leon when he decided to return to Vagen to join the Resistance fighters?
Mm-hmm.
These combat scenes, are they of the liberation of Vagen?
Before. During Resistance.
Had Dana already joined the Resistance operation by that time? I mean, by the time shown in the drawing.
No. Later.
The blonde girl with you and Leon can't be Lenny, right?
Yes. Lenny. My sister.
I knew Lenny was a Resistance fighter, but she never told me she fought alongside Leon, let alone you. She even went as far as saying that she never saw Leon again after 1937, when they all met at the refuge with Dana. Why would she hide something so important?
Time to check on Lenny. Come, Kate Walker.
The sketchbook. I think it was Leon's.
I don't know why.
Weapons. Must have been here since the war, I guess.
Have you seen this terrorist? Rewards and information. Captured dead or alive, better known as the Mountain Murderer, wanted for murder. Dead or alive, he is part of Rogues and Bond. Interesting.
Some kind of map. Looks like the Devil Pass to me. Could all those marks indicate where the Gorons searched for Leon's body? This symbol looks like a warning. These must be plans for secret operations. Must have been some kind of a headquarters here. Maybe for local resistance fighters such as Leon and his group. Detonating wire, just like in the old movies. So much happened to the Gorun since Leon found him in Baltayar. What a life he had. But there are still so many gray areas. I need to learn more from Demoiselle Lenny now.
Ah, Fräulein. I knew you would be back eventually. Judging by your face, you and Ludwig already met.
We have. And it raised a lot of questions about you. About what you said to me the first time we met, and about what you didn't say.
Of course. You can run from your past, but never truly escape it. Huh. But you already know that. Don't you, Fräulein?
I want to understand Demoiselle Lenny. I'd like to understand why you didn't tell me about Leon's death, about fighting with him in the Resistance, and about the Gore, and about Mr. Ludwig. It would have saved us both so much time and effort.
Because it would have only begged questions. Questions which lead to events that I've never spoken about to anyone. Not even to you, dear Ludwig.
Lenny.
Still, I suppose it doesn't matter now. Perhaps it's time I confess my crime.
She killed Leon.
What are you talking about?
It was the best years of my life. Joining the resistance, unlike my coward of a father, and fighting alongside Leon after he miraculously got back from Baltayar with Ludwig. It gave me purpose.
Oh god. We have to play as every character in this game. They can't just have somebody tell dialogue. They're like, yeah, and you play it now. Which, you know, fun. Fine. Fine. But a little bit much. Also, I like how Kate just instantly
Leon
started
was a
calling him
terrific
Ludwig.
leader.
She started to catch himself.
I could feel he was finally taking me seriously, especially with Dana being missing. I knew he was still in love. After all, didn't he cross the globe to rescue her? But we all thought he arrived too late, that Dana had died with her parents during the pogroms. So I believed his mourning would eventually come to an end. And that's when Dana fell from the sky, literally.
Dana was sent by London, right? To oversee that operation led by your resistance network? The exfiltration of a civilian to Switzerland, if I recall correctly.
Indeed. But Leon never told us that Dana was involved. Maybe he was afraid to believe it himself.
The gun's still loaded. Who's holding the camera right now?
You should have seen them, Fräulein. It was as if they had never left each other.
Do you know if Dana ever mentioned a child?
Maybe they were planning to have one in Baltaya, who knows?
In Baltayar?
Yes, that's all they ever talked about. How they were going to live over there after the war, along with Ludwig and his tribe. But it was to be just another broken dream.
Right. I should call London now. My radio's downstairs. Leon's drawing book. I recognize the mountains of Wagen in these drawings. Leon must have drawn them during his expeditions in the region. These drawings date from the summer we met, when I worked here. These landscapes don't look like they're from the Wagen region. Leon must have done these drawings when he was in Baltayar with the Origin expedition. This is a drawing of the Goruns.
Alright, so I gotta talk to people before I go downstairs, it seems. No. You have a book right here.
Herr Gustav housed me here when I worked at the refuge. I have so many fond memories with Leon here. When I left for London with Junta, I never thought I'd see the place again, let alone be here again with Leon.
Okay, so I'm supposed to talk with people before we use the radio. Is there anybody upstairs?
Junta's stash. I doubt I'll find anything of use there to amplify the radio signal.
Well then.
This is the transmitter, Herr Gustav's old radio. I remember we spent once this antenna is connected, there must be a way to open it. There must be something else I can plug in. There must be something else I can plug into it.
Alright. So...
Herr Gustav's old radio. I remember we spent many an evening listening to serials when I worked here that summer. So Junta never did come back to retrieve it? Not surprising, really, I suppose, given the fact that World War broke out. What a mess. Herr Gustav must have turned Junta's dark room into a storeroom after she left.
I didn't see anything yet. Guess we go downstairs.
Judging by these installations, Leon's network seems particularly well organized. Pity the same can't be said for all the resistance networks the Foreign Office... May I? True brothers and sisters in arms. You can sense that the three of them stand together as one. Lenny and the Gorun seem close. It's nice that she's found a friend. Not that Herr Gustav lacked affection for her, but she spent too much time alone in that refuge. The Gorun described Leon as his brother. They must have shared lots of adventures together since Leon saved him from the clutches of Herberger. Your drawings are beautiful.
For you, Rose.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Mr. Ludwig. It's almost as if you were there with us that night.
Leon told me.
Did he speak about me?
All the time.
I should go now. Talk to you later, Mr. Ludwig.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it looks like Leon and me in this drawing. The Goron must have drawn it from Leon's accounts of us.
Do I need to open up? There's nothing in my documents that lied.
The Allies are unable to send... If this propaganda against the resistance fighters is anything to go by, the Brown Shadow must... Looks like the Goron must be a nightmare for the Brown Shadow. He must... Harold Exner. A scientist with vital information for the war effort, according to the Foreign Office. The refuge. The place where it all began between me and Leon. Switzerland. The packet... We'll need to cross Devil's Pass with the package in order to reach Switzerland. They say it's the refuge. It'll be the departure point for our expedition into Switzerland tomorrow. Shouldn't think the Brown Shadow appreciate Leon and his group throwing their own grenades at them. An arms stash. Since the departure of Herr Gustav, resistance fighters have been using this place as an outpost.
That's the radio. Let's go talk to people first. Oh wait, no. Check on the way back in.
Lenny!
Her finger's on the trigger.
What do you want?
It's amazing how you've grown. How have you been since last time?
Fine, I guess.
I found out that the refuge was closed down by the Brown Shadow a few years ago. Turns out your network did the best of it. But what about Herr Gustav? Is he...
Dead? No, he's not dead. Although, for me, he might just as well be.
It's quite incredible when I think of you and Leon fighting alongside someone who comes from so far away.
Yeah. After Leon saved him during the expedition in Baltayar, Mr. Ludwig's tribe took him in during the winter months. They became inseparable, like brothers. So much so that Mr. Ludwig insisted on coming back here with Leon. Now he's our most ferocious fighter, the terror of the Brown Shadow.
See you later, Lenny.
Dana, wait.
What is it?
Do you remember when you worked for my old man, and you caught me playing with Junta's equipment?
Rings a bell, yes?
Why? Why did you tell her about it, when you promised you wouldn't?
Oh,
You said we were friends. Well, it got me into a whole load of trouble, you know? I was just a bored kid messing about.
I'm so sorry, Lenny, really. It was mean of me, I admit. But in my defense, all I can say is I was too young at the time. Maybe it was more important for me to earn Junta's trust than yours. I'm sincerely sorry it happened, but can we leave this all behind us now and be friends again?
Fine. Very well then.
See you later, all right?
We'll talk later, Dana.
Guns, guns, and more guns. Guns, fuel, and gasoline. Okay, that's it for over here. But it didn't cross it off, so that means there's somebody else I need to talk to.
Best not go too far.
Aren't you supposed to call London?
There's no pay thing.
Sky's darkening. Doesn't bode well. Devil's Pass. Once we've crossed it, getting into Switzerland shouldn't be a problem.
I didn't zoom in on the first one, so I had to go all the way back.
I read Leon's network uses the old caves over there to escape from the Brown Shadow. That's smart. Is everything all right, Herr Exner? You seem a little upset. If it's about your exfiltration tomorrow, I can assure you there's nothing to be worried about. Leon is the best for...
I couldn't care less about tomorrow.
So what is it then?
It's my wife, Andrea. It's like I said to your goons there. I can't leave without her.
Your wife? I'm sorry, Herr Exner, but we have no orders regarding...
I don't care about your orders. I'm not leaving without Andrea. Do you hear me? I won't. You think I'm a bastard, don't you? A selfish bastard ready to risk people's lives to recover the woman he loves. That's what you all think, isn't it?
I'm afraid I don't know you well enough to have an opinion of you. Besides, I'm only here to accomplish my mission, not to judge anyone.
I take full responsibility for my actions, and I expect no pity in return. But would a little understanding be too much to ask? I mean, what would you do in my shoes? What would you do if they asked you to abandon that alpinist you seem to be so fond of for the common good, eh? Because that's what you're asking me to do with Andrea.
Why are you shouting?
Well, to be perfectly honest, I suppose if I were in your shoes, I would pull out all the stops to protect those who are dear to me.
I see. Thank you, Fraulein.
Well, everyone seems all right, more or less. I should get back to the radio now.
This part of the radio is used to receive messages. This part of the radio is used to transmit messages. I need my documents so I can find the right setting. They're in a side pocket of my bag. Even though the Foreign Office trained me to shoot, I'm glad my parachute drop went as planned and I didn't have to use my gun. Well, not yet at least.
It's on batteries. I should turn it off, right? Alright, so there's documents in her bag upstairs.
Nothing. I should turn the radio on first. It doesn't fit. Looks like there's something wrong with the antenna.
That should boost the signal. Perfect.
Alright, so I gotta go get documents that are upstairs. How come it didn't have me get the document? Like, I looked around the room and I didn't grab anything, I feel like. Oh, no, hold on. I gotta inspect.
Leon's men must have settled down in the dormitories.
Alright, her bag's right there. I guess not. Is she technically in a different room? Like this is Leon's or something?
The Goron's lair.
No, no, no. Okay. I'm just gonna check the radio and see if it like auto does something, because that's the only thing I could think of. Maybe. Nope, nope, nope. I don't see a bag anywhere.
Nothing. I should turn the radio on first. I need my documents so I can find the right setting. They're in a side pocket of my bag.
Where's her bag? I literally... Oh, this is her bag.
Empty.
All right. To whom it may concern, to be in touch with the office, use the table below. You'll receive my code at frequency set on your contact code. Please follow the procedure below to contact your liaison. To obtain safety frequency, decipher the contact code below. See resulting safety results on the receiver part of your device. The liaison officer will then communicate on the receiver part of your device a new transmission frequency to decipher. Set this new transmission frequency to the sender part. To 1112. Okay, so let's start with that. I think we need to go here. And okay, hold on. I'm so confused. Code frequency. A document establishing a correspondence between the line. Okay. Back. Inspect.
It doesn't work. I must have made a mistake. Nothing. I should turn the radio on first.
Oh, it's on the that one has to be on. Okay. This is why I could never be a spy back in the day. I wouldn't get anything right.
I need to adjust the frequency settings properly to contact London.
Yeah, well, don't quite get that. See the attached appendix. Because it's saying 2112. We have 2111 12 12121. To obtain safety frequency, to decipher the contact code below. Alright, back. So, appendix. We have... So, I'm going to say this could be 6. 6. So it could be a 7. Oh, it could be a 6, a 7, 7, 7, or 6, 6, 6, 6. So inspect. This is
I need to adjust the frequency settings properly to contact London.
it's on. Did it tell me the
I need to
hertz?
adjust the frequency settings properly to contact London.
Or is that like... There's nothing else, so...
This part of the radio is used to transmit messages. This part of the radio is used to receive messages.
I hate this. I just spaced out. I don't know what the hell I'm listening to. I need it to go red again. I hate Morse code. I hate Morse code. What the fuck? Like, I don't even know how I got 7, to be honest. It can start with an SFL, TBL, BBRLF, PSC. So it's a short start. I think it starts with an S. Actually, no, it starts with an R. Oh, that's annoying. So this is E. The first one is P. There was nothing that started with a P. Right? Hold on. It's peak. Okay, so that means I receive on 8. This goes to 8. Did I do the instructions wrong? It's peak, I know that much. So set the resulting safety frequency on the receiver part. Listen will... Right? There's only peak as P. And for R, there's read. Oh. So it could be 7 or... That's A. And that should go red. So it's peak. Alright. So peak is 8 for
I need to adjust the frequency settings properly to contact London.
Yeah, I still don't know how this works. Peak is 8.4. 8,4. So I should be able to go here. It's 1, 2, 3. That's alright, so that's 9, 5. Does this need to be on? Oh, there we go. Okay, so that's still set to peak. Does this also need to be on 8.4? I think I'm thoroughly confused. You'll receive a code at the frequency set by your contact code, so it's peak 8,4. Your liaison officer will communicate the receiver part of your device a new transmission frequency to decipher. Hold on. Set the resulting safety for the receiver part of your device. Set the new transmission frequency on the sender part of your device. So once this is set, which is, we'll try 8 and see if that works.
I need to adjust the frequency settings properly to contact London.
Okay, you had to leave listen on. Okay.
London, come in. London? Do you read me? Over. We've made contact. Package safe and sound. I repeat, we've made contact. Package...
Out of the question! I'm not moving from here without her!
London, please wait a moment. Over. What's going on?
You! Tell London I'm not leaving without my wife!
Herr X, now listen,
No, you listen. Andrea is my closest collaborator. With regard to the Allied war effort, she is just as important as me. She is in Wagen as I speak, hiding at some friend's place under a false identity. You must bring her here and smuggle her into Switzerland with me.
There's no way we're going back to Wagen. Brown Shadow troops have overrun the entire town. We can't risk delaying our departure.
A storm coming. Danger.
I'm not moving from here without her.
London, did you hear that? Roger that. Over and out. They say we can't allow Frau Exner to be captured and risk her letting the cat out of the bag.
What are you waiting for then? Send someone to fetch her.
Hang on. You're not asking me to.
Sorry, Lenny, we haven't got a choice. Ludwig can't go about in public in Wagen, and I have to prepare everything to get them through Devil's Pass tomorrow. You're the only one I trust enough to...
Why can't she go?
I understand you're angry, Lenny, but that's not in my orders. My mission consists of protecting Herr Exner at all cost. I can't just leave him here and go off to Wagen.
Dana's right, Lenny. And besides, it's too dangerous.
Leon!
All right, then. I'll go.
Lenny, wait!
Leon's reaction and his unconditional love for Dana drove me mad with rage. So I decided to take my revenge by making a detour. It was a detour I would regret for the rest of my life.
What did you do?
I made a deal with the devil. No one was supposed to have gotten hurt, I promise. I promise, Fräulein. I just didn't want Leon to leave me forever. To leave with her. But it was a fool's bargain, as I should have known from the beginning.
Apparently my game, or my computer can't handle the gunshots. How big are those tables? Hi Tempest, how's it going? These guys are shooting worse than stormtroopers.
Brown Shadow! But how could they have...
We must leave immediately before the mountain becomes impassable!
Go through the pass in this weather. Are you mad?
We
choice, Lenny. It's that or fall into the hands of the Brown Shadow. And we both know what that means. We ought to stay, to buy Leon as much time as we can.
Leon,
She's right, Lenny! Now go! Go! Come! Dana!
No, don't make this harder than it is.
Dana!
You guys can't make out right there. This is
I
an
love
active
you,
shot.
Leon.
I love you too, Dana, more than anything in the world. Come on, let's go!
Ironic, isn't it? But the worst was yet to come. Who knows how long we fought? Enough for Leon to lead the civilians to the foot of Devil's Path.
Hence how they wound up in the avalanche. Dan is like, who do I shoot at? He's ripping them apart. How's it going, Tempest? How's the quality ever since we've swapped over to YouTube? How's it been for you? You're one of the ones that's been having issues, right, with Twitch, so. Still survives. She still survives. Lenny's selfish. A shellfish. I just realized we had some stuff lingering from Twitch.
Ludwig has been searching for Leon's remains since then. But it took the thaw due to global warming to uncover the bodies. And with them, my crime. Precisely when you decided to show up, Fraulein.
Lenny.
Dear Ludwig, can you ever for...
Mr. Ludwig, please.
Don't, Fräulein. I deserve this. Let's get this over with, Fräulein. Let me tell you about the last time I ever saw Dana, and then I'll be done.
Okay, I'm listening.
It was a year after Leon died, just after the liberation of Vagen.
Lenny should be there, getting arrested. A civilian would not be walking around while people are like sitting there getting arrested. Half those people would already be in handcuffs, in cars. I guess she's technically military, so you know, not a civilian. Alright, talk to old acquaintances before you off. Kick him! Kick him right in the nuts.
The little Vageran scourge. Still clinging on like fleas on a rat, I see. Oh, I was so disappointed I didn't bump into you when we sacked your parents' house.
Kill him right there. Pull out the gun.
Before we threw them in the Dombra River.
Doesn't deserve anything.
Run, Rabbit! Run! 'Cause we'll soon be back to finish off scum like you!
Since the liberation, everyone in Vagen seems to be looking for someone.
Goodness me, it's you, Dana.
Herr Gustav?
Wish it was still a music academy, eh? I'm at HQ now, you know.
Yes.
I just visited Lenny.
That's why I've come too. I wanted to see her before I leave. How is she?
Surviving, I suppose. The Allies are taking care of her here in the infirmary. Thank goodness. Special treatment for her exploits in the Resistance. But it's unlikely she'll ever walk again, though.
I'm so sorry for what happened to her. I let Leon die alone, and I couldn't even help Lenny when she got hit during the assault on the refuge.
I understand you, my lovely. I do. But don't blame yourself, eh? Regrets, we all have a few. And some more than others. Especially in times of war, Dana. It's the way of the world. We just have to move on best we can. Maybe if we could all just let the water flow under the bridge, the swans will come back and we'll all be able to live together again. Like we used to.
Would be good, if it's at all possible. And Lenny?
I promise to take good care of her. For the rest of my life. I lost my little girl once. I'm not losing her again. I'll take up my job at the refuge. And I'll adapt it to her handicap. See?
That's nice.
Is everything okay, Dana?
Where were you during the occupation? Lenny never mentioned it.
If you want to know, I was cleared by the military court, Dana. It might well have something to do with the fact that I'm the father of a heroine. But all the same, I was cleared of any wrongdoing, you see?
He still seems sketch.
Oh, I see.
I don't know.
I see very well, Herr Gustav. You have a good day now.
Yeah. That's how I feel about you, Herr Gustav.
Herr Sauer?
Oh, Fräulein Dana.
What are you doing here?
Well, unlike my former colleagues of the Origin expedition, I refused to be hired by the Allies. So, by the same chalk, I turned down immunity.
Why would you do that?
Well, all I've ever wanted to do in life is to carry out my anthropological research. But if there's one thing I learned in Baltayar, it's that it can't be done by serving the designs of this or that superpower, not even momentarily. I've had enough of prostituting science. So, I've given myself up to be judged for accepting to be financed by the Brown Shadow.
I see.
I'm sorry about Leon, Fräulein Dana. I know you were close. He, used to talk about you all the time. I'm sorry. I was rather harsh toward him last time we met. He was a good man. I miss him. His integrity.
I miss him too.
Already 5 games in. 5 episodes in. It feels like there's a delay on the captioner and when I'm speaking. Like really bad, and I think it's because of the game. Like the game takes over full screen.
Yes, Fräulein Dana?
Thank you for passing Leon's letter on to me about what happened in Baltayar like you promised you would, despite your own grief. It's proof that you're a man of honor. I wish you well now.
That's it. I'm definitely done with everybody here. I should go and talk to Lenny in the infirmary now.
Wait, I read that. Yeah, I don't know what's going on, but it seems like are you guys aren't even hearing me. What the heck is... Alright, you are. I don't know what's going on. But as soon as I'm like in the game, the captioners don't work for me. My other screen doesn't work for me. Except for chat, like everybody's message still comes through. So can y'all hear me right now? Like Is it working? Is it stuttering? Give me some feedback real quick before I go on.
Hello, Lenny.
But you haven't been listening. Okay, sounds good. Yeah, it's just kind of weird. My screen like freaks out.
I have to leave, Lenny. Every new day in Vargan is like another agony for me since Leon died. I can't face being here anymore. Not now that the town is freed. So, I've decided to leave for America. I'm going to try to start life over. I don't know if I'll do any better in the United States, but I'll have more of a chance of getting by there than here. I'm not abandoning you, Lenny. Ludwig's staying to help you find Leon's body in the mountain. And I'll write to you, often. I won't forget you.
As long as everything's working and the captions are working, that's all that matters, I guess. Man, Lenny's stone cold, doesn't even say anything. She kind of deserved that gunshot wound for what she did. Just saying.
So Dana, she never knew what you did?
Indeed.
So there's still a chance that Kate Walker is related to...
So did she write to you like she promised? From the United States?
Yes, she did. For the next 40 years.
She's still alive then?
Can't say for sure, but there's a good chance.
Can you explain?
No. I've had enough of explaining. Explaining to myself. All I want now is to find some peace, far away from guilt and loneliness. I'm going to rest now.
Where are those letters?
It's not too late to forgive yourself.
Wouldn't know how, even if I wanted to.
You won't know until you try.
Thank you, Fräulein. You'll find the last letter I received from Dana in my automaton. It will give you the answers you're looking for.
Thank you.
Didn't she have an extra one of these?
I'll need a special key to open up this automaton. Let's search somewhere else.
I'm just saying, she's kind of rude. How are you gonna tell me to search your automaton and then not give me the key? Is that the only thing left? Just saying, that's really rude. Just, you know. Alright, have fun. Thanks for coming by. Wait. No, I already used that. Okay. It's not going upstairs, so...
They must have carried Demoiselle Lenny to her room after she collapsed. They must have carried Demoiselle Lenny to her room after she collapsed. Looks like I can change its shape.
I guess that's what I needed. Okay. Was there anything else before? No.
No, it's not the proper setting. Looks like I can change its shape.
Of course.
Oh, it won't fit. Looks like I can change its shape.
Wait a second. Why are we taking the heart out of this thing? Doesn't she need this?
You should be able to control this body now, Oscar. Let's work together to unlock it and find that letter from Dana. Thing's stuck. Thing's stuck. This lock. I think I need to slide the small moving part nearby in order to unlock it. Maybe I could ask for Oscar's help if I get stuck.
Ah, a new body. Again. Oh, how basic.
Thing's stuck.
Where is that lock? Hold on, what?
This lock. I think I need to slide the small move thing stuck.
It's Bud.
No, it's not the proper setting of the key.
Oh, okay.
I should be able to use this.
Yep. Ah, God. I used the wrong thing. I meant to
It
click.
won't fit. I must display the key properly. This lock. I think I need to slide the small moving part nearby in order to unlock it. Maybe I could ask for Oscar's help if I get stuck. No. Thing's stuck. Thing's stuck. Thing's stuck. Impossible. No, I don't think so. It won't budge. There must be a way of unblocking it somewhere else. No. I can't go that way.
So I haven't figured out how to move those things. So
This lock. I think I need to slide the small moving part nearby in order to unlock it. Maybe I could ask for Oscar's help if I get stuck.
I believe this is it.
That's it. I should be able to remove the lock now.
I have to do it for each side. Alright. So before we do that, we come back and we go here. We tip this to one side. Alright, I see. Then this needs to go up. And then this can go there.
Oh, I think I can turn the crank now. No, it's not. Looks like I can change its shape. The letter. Spring 1983. Dana sent this letter 20 years ago to Lenny. Dana Goengrich, Manhattan. Her name changed.
Do-do-do.
May 21st, 1983. My dear Lenny, sorry if I haven't written in a long time. Things haven't been easy for me of late.
My husband, William Gerngrich, passed away last summer. He was such a remarkable partner and a tremendous support. But as you know, Lenny, there used to be another world for me. The world before. Our world, Lenny. The world of Leon. I've honored my current contracts. But now I feel I need a change.
So she became a famous pianist. Has adoring fans. So if I go back to the other side, does it do the same thing? Huh. That is the question, I guess. I really don't know if my microphone's still working when I'm like... Alright. This game's weird. I guess I could always look it up on my YouTube. Alright, it does look like it's working. Did I miss something? We got the record player. I think there was stuff over on the right then that I missed. guess we pick up the telephone.
It was a nurse who worked at the maternity ward at Baden Sanatorium before the war, when I spent some time there. She had stumbled upon a letter written by her superior. It was a strange confession written by the chief doctor who was present when I went into labor.
Her daughter's still
She
alive.
claimed that the child I
How's it
gave
going?
birth
I had
to
to
on
go.
April
We
5th,
have a
1938 was alive, that they had seized the opportunity of me falling into a coma to give my daughter Anna to a couple of friends of my parents, the Zimmers. Anna is alive, Lenny.
1 second. Plumbing does suck. I had an issue. Well, not plumbing, it was just water.
You can imagine, my dear Lenny, that I spent the following weeks searching for my daughter high and low. It wasn't that difficult, even though my daughter's names had been changed.
That's a nice house. It's like a Cape Cod with like a tower. It's kind of interesting. You just gonna walk in? So rude. Very American, yeah. Having a house. We Europeans have houses too. When they live in the country.
For a while, I just stood there, watching a woman who seemed to be the center of attention. She looked so confident, joyful, and full of life.
That glass was not even
She was
touching her
surrounded
lips.
by charming friends and a couple of old folks who must have been the Zimmers, her adoptive parents.
How have they not seen her inside yet? Like, she's literally inside the house staring at them. Nothing in those glasses. They're drinking air.
As I was watching my daughter, it appeared clear to me. I was an intruder in the life of Sarah Walker Zimmer.
Mom?
This young woman didn't look like me and inspired nothing in me either. No emotion, no desire to run to her and take her in my arms. Absolutely nothing. It felt meaningless. I just did what I thought best in such cases. I took a trip into her assumed past, just to make sure there were no regrets.
It's gonna start eating away at her. Still don't think that nobody could have, like, not seen her. Wait, why is this picture like that? How do I click it? There's still something that can trigger more. See, like, look, you can clearly see her.
A ghost, Dana. That's all you are. Stop haunting these people and leave.
I want to see if I can force her to, like, go up there. Apparently not.
I was just about to leave when I heard piano music coming from upstairs. It stopped me in my tracks.
Kate, she heard you. You could have met your grandmother, or you probably did.
6 little notes, pure, crystalline, that crushed my heart with an incredible violence. I climbed the stairs like an automaton, guided by the music of the hymn of Vargan. The music I was so proud to play on the main square of Vargan. I never played it again after that. In a child's bedroom, I saw a little girl learning to play the piano.
The little girl didn't stop, ask questions. Who the hell are you?
She was very studious and didn't seem at all surprised to see me there. She must have thought I was just another guest who had lost their way to the bathroom. We hardly spoke. I just showed her how to play. Hands must glide over the keyboard like swans over water. That's what our teachers at Wagen Academy used to say. I hurried out of the house without looking back, and a few days later, I left the United States for the only destination that had any meaning to me. Farewell, my dear Lenny.
Dana.
Well, I will never understand human emotions. I thought you would be happy to have the proof at last that Dana Rose is your ancestor.
I'd totally forgotten that strange old lady who helped me play my piece on Mom's birthday. She was my grandma.
So, what are we going to do now?
I don't know, Oscar. I really don't know. I know I should feel happy to come to the end of this adventure.
Is it?
I found freedom. I kept my promise to Katyusha. And discovered a fascinating part of my mother's past, kept secret until now. But it makes no difference to the guilt I feel over my mom's passing, or the void I feel since her death. Maybe if I had met Dana in person, but that's impossible now. The last trace of Dana I have is this letter, and it's It's over 20 years old. And besides, Dana implies she left for an unknown destination.
She's either
like
gone or she's
a hiding
dead.
place. To wait for the end of a life that no longer held any meaning for her. She could be anywhere. That's if she's still alive at all. It would be like looking for a needle in a haystack. So, I don't know, Oscar. I really don't know anymore.
Alright, we gotta start the next part of this adventure.
There's only one thing left to do, Oscar. What everyone has been expecting me to do since I jumped on the train with Hans. Just be reasonable and return to New York. There's an end to everything, Oscar. Isn't there?
Or you could look her up when you get back to the guest house.
My carriage number. This ticket will take me to the international airport of Vaughan, and from there, back to New York. I should find a phone to call Olivia before I take the shuttle. Given all the trouble waiting for me in New York, I'm gonna need all the help I can get. Not sure if this is the right carriage. I better check the number on the ticket. This is the map of the shuttle. I should be able to use it to find my carriage. I guess I have to use it to set the day. I should set the month here. The default setting on the dials shows the wrong date.
$11:30.
That doesn't work. Impossible.
I am sorry, but there is nothing...
No.
This is how you get a valid ticket. Okay.
This ticket will take me to the international... My carriage number. Looks like there's some... I'll need some ink before I can stamp it.
find the phone first. I hope this doesn't put me on the train.
My ticket's all set now. I just need to get to my place. The deportation trains left Vaughan from this station during the Second World War. How many lives did those brown shadow barbarians destroy? Is there any justice for those who were massacred?
Where is the phone? Ah, here we go. I was like, where's the phone at? Good gosh.
I need to put in a coin to call Olivia.
Hello?
Olivia? It's me.
What do you want, Kate? Didn't we say everything last time?
You were right, Olivia. I've been chasing moonbeams ever since my mom died. But I found my grandmother.
Your grandmother? But Kate, she died years ago in New York.
No, I mean my real grandmother. Never mind. It's a long story. I'll explain everything when I get back.
Oh, you mean...
Yes, I'm flying back to New York.
That's wonderful, Kate. I better tell Mr. Canton. He's still on your case, you know. The police will probably be waiting for you at the airport, but don't worry. Dan has connections. I'm sure he'll be able to help. Maybe he can persuade Marston and Lorman to drop the charges.
Okay, thanks. That would be a relief. I gotta go. The airport shuttle's about to leave.
Yes, go ahead. We'll meet you at JFK. I'm proud of you, Kate. You've made the right decision.
Olivia?
Yes?
Listen, I'm truly sorry for everything that's happened since I left New York. It's just that I just had to get away. I needed a change of life, to be free. It was like a calling. And now that I've been following that calling for the past few years, I realize that I'm not the person I thought I was back in New York. I am that strange person who jumps from train to train, a traveler without a destination. Just like that old shaman once called me.
What are you talking about? Which shaman?
It doesn't matter now. I guess what really counts is that I have no
She's gonna
regrets
miss her chain.
about being my true self over these past years.
But do you really?
I know, Olivia. I know I've hurt people while going through this journey. My mom, Dan, you. I know that. And I'm so sorry, Olivia, for all the hurt I've caused you personally.
Thank you, Kate. It does me good to hear it. And, well, you know what? I'm starting to like this new Kate.
Listen, I'd better go now, Olivia. I'll call you if I can from the airport once I've got a flight.
Yes, you'd better get going. You take care, Kate.
Okay, you too. Bye now. Talk later.
That's one.
That's my shuttle. Once it's taken me to the airport, I'll just use the ticket for New York that Olivia sent me, and that'll be the end of my voyage. This is the right carriage, but the door's still shut.
Please present your ticket.
That's an interesting concept, for sure. How is that boarding pass going to be any good?
So, is this really the end of the journey?
Olivia sent me a plane ticket for New York. What if... No, forget it.
You look sad, Kate Walker.
Because this shouldn't be the end.
This ticket will take me to the international airport, my carriage number.
I'm not going to the airport. Or if I am, I'm going to Balatar. Baltara. However you say it.
That's all they ever talked about. How they were going to live over there after the war, along with Ludwig and his tribe.
I left the United States for the only destination that had any meaning for me. Farewell, my dear Lenny.
The only destination that had any meaning.
Kate Walker? Is everything all...
I know where she is, Oscar. I know where Dana went after she left America.
The train for the airport is about to depart. All passengers,
Come on, Oscar, we gotta go.
take your seat. Anyone not going to the airport is kindly asked to leave the train immediately.
Mr. Ludwig, what are you doing here?
Going home.
What about Demoiselle Lenny?
Lenny's gone. In her sleep. Too much guilt. Too much sorrow.
Oh.
I took her in the mountain with Leon. They're together now. What about you, Kate Walker?
I'm going back home too. In a way.
Either this is the end of the game, or there's at least one more chapter where we look for Dana. So wait, did the writer of the games... Ah, okay. So the writer of the games passed away. Or writer, author? Yeah. Well then.